Hello everybody and welcome back to Doom Eternal. We are now on to Series 2, Week 2 challenges. This is part 2. We are nearly done with the challenges actually. We literally just have a few more to do. But the hardest one actually would probably be the one with the barrel explosives again. But that would not take that much time at all because we nearly completed that already. We've got to kill 3 Revenants still and 5 Whiplash. But we've already started, we've killed 1 of each on the other level. As I said in the previous video, I think the best level here to do would be a Cultist base, because I think that has everything we need. There's Revenants on this map. There's Revenants on this map, isn't there? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember Revenants on this map. There's definitely Whiplash enemies. This level the Whiplashes are introduced, and barrels. I'm pretty sure there'll be barrels on this map somewhere. Yeah, I'm sure there's Revenants on this map, but I can't actually confirm that. Yeah, I seem to remember a couple in the last area at least. I played this level the most, or I've seen this level the most, so I don't play this level as much as I used to anymore. But apart from that, this will just be a casual nightmare playthrough. Hopefully deathless. See, my cursed commentary videos are still happening where every time I play a video commentary, I die. Or I lose a life. I don't know why that happens. Okay, I can hear a Revenant already. Map. That's good. I need to look out for barrels as well. I'm sure there'll be barrels on this map somewhere. Do these count as barrels, I wonder? Oh, you survived? I didn't expect you to survive that. Oh look, we can actually beat this challenge right now. If they would die. If they would die. We could try and blow that up, see if it actually... It does, it counts as barrels. Oh my god, we're about to beat this challenge as well. I could just pretty much quit right now if I wanted to. Well, nearly, I got to kill the Whiplashes. Oh, come on. Any time today. Look at that. 2 challenges done straight away. Whoops. We still might as well collect all the extra lives we possibly can. This level is going to be very easy, it's only level 3. I have all the upgrades, so please just don't die. I just simply got to look for the Whiplashes now. And we don't see them for a little bit yet. It's after the Mancubus fight. The tougher Mancubus fight, where you get the rocket launcher.
Welcome, Sleep. Is my time at an end? Let's see if you're strong enough to survive this cursed city.
The Slayer has arrived. All mortally challenged personnel, please be advised.
So this is going to be fairly easy, but this is still a fun level to play through. We'll wait for the big fella to walk down here. Oh, he actually hit me. Oh. There we go. Let's not play bad here, I don't want to die. Oh, the big guy above us. Oh, and there's a big guy over there. Oh my god. Why do these guys jump up there? Because they just do not work when they're up there. This is a great level to play as well because there's loads of extra lives, so we can easily build them up. I mean, not that I'm going to run out anytime soon, but I've got to the point now where I hate losing lives. Absolutely hate it. Good for the Arachnotron. You're not shooting the right way. Terrible shot. There we go. What I like about this level, even on Nightmare, you don't have to really play this good when you're this upgraded. This is a reasonably tricky map if you're playing it for the if you're playing it from actual Nightmare from the start, so you haven't got all the upgrades. This map can be quite tricky. Not the hardest, not too bad to be honest, but there are a couple of moments, like that moment where the floor caves in and you have all them like the Mancubus and that. I think there's like a Arachnotron. In the bit where you meet like the possessed engineers, that bit's actually quite difficult. So there's quite a few whiplashes on this level as well. They can be difficult, but on, like I said, with the upgrades that we've got, we don't have to worry. Did you survive? Didn't survive that. Don't know why I'm doing that. He's already been killed. I've already beat that challenge. Oh, he dodged it. Better double check these challenges have gone through. Okay, it's still saying we've not beaten yet, but we know we've beaten. It's literally just the lock-on mod. We get another extra life here, so there's just loads on this map. This is the area we meet the Whiplashes, but just later on. So we've got the Mancubus fight now. This bit is quite challenging as well if you're playing for the first time on Nightmare. Or if you're playing from, like, literally you said, the start Nightmare. Before you have all the upgrades. Did that wrong, so I'm gonna jump across and do that. Whoops. And he's lost his weapons now. Soul Sphere here, so we don't have to worry too much. Just have to survive, and then afterwards we can collect the Soul Sphere. Whoops, I missed everybody. Almost, but not quite. How easy this fight was when you have all the upgrades. When you first play this game and you don't really understand how the Mancubus works, because you played like Doom 2016 or even the classic games, the Mancubus is much more of a threat in this game than there are the others. You get too close and you're dead. Whereas in like Doom 2016 you can just stand right up in front of their face with the SSG and just blast them and they just sort of stand there and take it. This game they don't. You get too close to them, that's it, you've lost all your health or you lost all your armour. So where's this Whiplash? We definitely fight these guys later on as well, so there should be enough on this map, hopefully. So we've already got there's 3 here and we've already got 1 from the last level, so I only need 1 more. I'm sure there's more on the map somewhere else. Oh come on, I've just followed you all the way here. Come back up here. I wasn't even going for you, but you actually stood in the way, so I'm glad you volunteered. There's no, yeah, there's There's no one-ups here. I can't remember. I think the next one's coming up after this fight. Okay, I think there's a whiplash that spawns in here as well, so we better finish all the challenges here.
But he is weak. Your hate must match his will. Only then will you be truly saved.
I'm stuck. Let's not get stuck here. Also, pretty risky there the way I attacked that Mancubus. Let's try and make it a bit more interesting. Let's use a couple of the smaller weapons that you'd have at this point. As I say, as I instantly get destroyed. Miss. Whoa! Didn't realise you guys could throw grenades so far. Whoa. Gotta build up my health. I'm getting a bit too stupid here. Die. He literally took 3 shotgun blasts to kill that guy. Nice. And that should be all the challenges done now. Well, no. Playing stupid again. I shouldn't die, I just gotta keep moving. Actually, that Revenant's gonna be a bit of a pain. Okay, there's health. Oh, it's so hard to not kill guys with the plasma gun. Hey, that's cheating. He didn't stagger again, or he didn't flash when he was ready to be glow killed. So this guy is taking all the bullets. And we're done with this fight. So yeah, now we've done all the challenges, we literally just got to simply just beat the map. I swear I'm not going to die on this map. I'm sick of dying. I'm going to beat the curse of commentary playthroughs. Now who was still shooting? Is he despawned or is he still here? It's hiding. He's still here, I can hear him. Okay, this is where the next one up is. You had to hit me. Yep, I pretend I know what that was. Sounds like the Cacodemon sounds got stuck again. Oh, I missed. I love how enemies still make noise when they die in this game. If you kill them, like I've seen it a lot with the Lost Souls do it all the time. But the Whiplash does it as well. You can hear them rattling still.
Your
And not the Cacodemon as well.
lies in his destruction. The myth of the Slayer's strength is exposed now to us. Can you see it, brothers? He has lost the resolve to continue. Eat his soul. I must survive this. Protect me in my time of need, and you will secure your place in the new world.
There's not too many challenging parts of this map, just that one bit I was on about.
A relic from your past. The priests have kept it hidden from you in this remote
Which is
location.
now. This bit is probably the hardest bit in the map. For me. That was stupid. It's the Mancubi to make it hard. I think there's like 4 of them or something ridiculous like that. Or 2 of them. It's such a tight space, it can actually be quite difficult. So, since there's such tank enemies in this game, or if you're anywhere near them, they're just going to destroy you.
Attention, all mortally challenged personnel. The Slayer is inside the facility. Please proceed with aggression.
So it starts off pretty easy. Get to use these guys, of course. I mean, I don't think I've got too much to worry about. What happened to him? He just come down and died. Oh, I think there's a whiplash down here as well. Yeah. This is, he's tough. She's tough. Whiplash a female. So the Rakatron, which is also not much of a problem. Because you also got these things on the floor as well, these hazard things. Okay, Mancubi's part. Ah, he blocked him. Right, when you killed one, you're good. Because you've got room to fight the other. And we're done. So this fight is actually, well, at least for me, when I first played it, even when I first played it, it helped me plenty. I remember having problems with this. It would have been a bit tougher if I didn't have all my upgrades, and if this was the first time I was playing this level. Oh, we'll just jump. We don't need to grab that wall. I said Demon Turn's been out for over a month already. It's going to be interesting to see how regular they do update the game. So they've got these weekly challenges, which is good for now. How long will it be before we see the DLC and that? I think given the circumstances, it's definitely going to be delayed. But that's out of hand. I don't know how much of the DLC has already been made. I don't know if the DLC is already ready to go, or if they've not even started it yet. I think that's somebody dead. There might be somebody over there, but oh well. So we've done all the challenges now. We just had to get to the exit and build up our lives, of course. Build up our one-ups. I imagine 99's the maximum you can get. Because I don't use this save file anymore, only for when I'm doing the challenges. Last thing I did was the extra life mode. I said done that on Nightmare, and I think I only died once. But to be honest, I did skip some of the Slayer Gate changes because you don't need to do it. I was only doing it for the challenge anyway, for the trophy. Because you have to beat it with over 10 lives remaining. I was on, I can't remember. It was really high in there. But I guarantee if I did some of the challenges, I would have lost some lives. I did all the secret encounters though. It's all in good practice. The hardest Slayer Gate challenges are the ones you do first. So the levels probably 2, 3 and 4 will have the hardest Slayer Gate keys. I think it's 2, 3 and 5. Yeah, there's none on Doom Hunter base. Anyway, the first 3 challenges you do will be the hardest because that's when you're the least upgraded. Although I did actually do the first Slayer Gate key, and I don't know how I didn't die because I think that's the first time I've not died at that. It's insane, that one. It's the hardest by far. Especially at night now. Because at that point, you have to fight a couple of the Dread Knights and you have no health or armor or ammo because you've literally just started the game. Very few lives, you can't really waste them. And no weapons really, no upgrades at least. You only have, what, the shotgun, the plasma gun, and the heavy assault rifle, that's it, at that point. And added 2 Dread Knights, that's just insane. But yeah, it's really good for practice. Because when you only have 100 health, or about 50, or I think at that point I had 75 armor, I think, then the Dread Knight can insta-kill you still, but even though you have that much health, they can just insta-kill you. It's ridiculous, they do so much damage, like the Whiplash, they just do so much damage. They're harder than enemies like the Marauder, the Asylum, the Tyrant, Doom Hunter. I'd much rather fight them and fight Whiplash such early on, or the Dread Knight. Once you get the lock-on mod, or even the chain gun, the Dread Knights are no longer a problem, but the Whiplash, they can remain a threat right away to the end of the game. They're very deadly. Whoops. That's my favourite death by them guys, it's so good. That's how they die when you use the lock-on mod. They literally just... I don't know how to explain that. It's so weird. Oh, I missed. Well, probably not the best weapon in the world to use to stop him from attacking me. Ow, ow. Whoops. I didn't realise you was that close. And you didn't do that much damage. I honestly feel like Hell Knights could be a much more of a threatened game if you actually see more to what you actually do. Like, you never really fight more than one Hell Knight at a time.
Attention, all cultist base personnel. Please destroy the Slayer. The priest must survive.
I think they're good for the first levels. We only see a few of them because they are they do put quite a bit of pressure on, but when you get to later levels you're only fighting up one at a time still. They just cause no threat whatsoever. Especially if you just quickly switch to the rocket launcher and do what I did with the lock-on mod. There they go. If there's 2 or 3 of them, then you could deal with one like that, but then you still have 2 more to deal with. They can easily bombard you. So when I come to think of it, when you look at all of the super heavy demons, what they're classified as, they're not actually that hard compared to enemies like the Whiplash and the Dread Knight, or even maybe the Mancubus if you're not prepared for them. You look at them. They got the Baron, which, damn it, the Baron, which are not much of a threat at all, really. I mean, they do a lot of damage if they get near you, but you don't really have to worry about them. Like, I don't feel threatened by Barons. Only in certain fights. I think there's only one fight in the entire game that I feel threatened by a Baron, and that's the fight where on the Phobos level, where you have to fight two of them alongside like a Carcass and with other smaller enemies. Where am I going? What am I doing? But apart from that, I don't feel any threat by them. So the Archvile, they can be threatening, but if you sort of bombard them straight away before they have a chance to spawn anybody, then they're not that much of a threat. Their attacks are not that bad. The Marauder was a real pain at first. I hated them so much, but now I understand them. They are actually easy. Sometimes they can sort of get around your attacks and cause a bit of a problem, but mostly they're very easy. But the Tyrant, which I think is one of the easiest enemies in the game, I think they're well too easy. Their attacks are... And then the Doom Hunter, which for the boss I think they're right. I think the Doom Hunters are just right. When you look at the Cyber Mancubus, I think honestly the regular Mancubus is harder, because you can use the Ice Bomb to freeze the Cyber Mancubus and then Blood Punch them to remove all their armour. And then once you've removed all their armour, it literally just takes one SSG blast and they're dead. So once you remove their armour, you just need one SSG blast, which if you use their Ice Bomb, they'll still be frozen at this point. So you use the SSG blast and bam, they're dead before they even have a chance to even think about attacking you. We don't even need that Soul Sphere. I might need it after this fight. Oh yeah, well, I'm waiting for it to go up. I need to shoot it. Perfect. Wrong gun. Use this because we've not done that in a while. That's how you have to kill every single Cacodemon in the first half of the game until you get better weapons to do it. Hello everybody. Any survivors? I think we're coming close to the end of this level now. And no, I still don't need that Soul Sphere. So this was the level I think they let everybody play before Doom Eternal was released. This was like the beta map everyone could test, or that all the YouTubers and reviewers were allowed to play. And I have seen now quite a lot of gameplay for this map, and I've played this level quite a few times, and playing through the master version, this level is not that bad. This level's master level is much harder than the Arc Complex one. The Arc Complex master level is actually not that bad, apart from a few moments like the purple goop stuff. I just hate the purple slime so much. Absolutely hate it. Especially that tunnel where they put like a couple of Arachnotrons and on the master level a couple of Mancubi down there. It's so evil. If you don't know that, or even actually the Mancubi, if you don't know they're coming, then you're gonna die. If you're not got a certain weapons or something. I mean, you can use like the chain gun, the shield where they can't get anywhere near you, or you can use the rocket launcher lock-on mod. But if you don't know they're there, or even if you forget, like I keep forgetting, and then it's too late, they get too close to you, and you're gonna lose all or most of your health. I just hate it. And that's how I died when I played the level last time. When I done the Master Challenge, and not the Master Challenge, the weekly challenges then. Yeah, we're getting close to beating this level now.
You. This match is not won yet. Come find me, Slayer. I will be waiting.
I don't know when the next Master level is going to be here. I know that someone's used mods to see or even gain access to a couple of Master levels early. So I know they're already done, they're just waiting to be unlocked. So I don't know when we're going to get them. Okay, yeah, this fight. Final fight. Let's snipe off him already. Hello. How did you not get frozen? You was even closer than the other people. Yeah, let's just waste this now. This is quite a fun mob to use, especially when you've mastered it. I have to use that in battle mode quite a few times. It does a lot of damage, especially if you've got like the enemy like the Mancubus. If a player Demon's player as a Mancubus, you can just spam that. You're not likely going to miss. I don't know if that's a new Erectron or if that's... I can't remember if I killed the one. I think there is actually 2 Erectrons in this fight, so there's probably the other one. It was you I wanted to do that too. There we go. And that's everybody. And we'll put that's the whole level. And the challenges come through here yet? That we've done them all? That one's not come through yet, but I've definitely done that because I've just done it again.
I will lock in
Right. I must have killed about 5 or 6 whiplashes on this level alone doing that mod, so hopefully this is a glitch, and I'm gonna go to the Doom Fortress and hopefully it comes through. If not, there might be a problem here. But it does seem to take a while for the challenges to get ticked off for some reason. Let's have a look, see if it is. See if it's done. Hope so. Anyway, then there'll be week 2 challenges complete. So these challenges, they seem to be not enough for 2 levels, but just a bit too much for 1 level. It seems to be weird. Because it's what happened in the first week, where I beat the majority of the challenges in the first one, but didn't quite manage to finish it in that first level. But then in part 2, I've done it so quickly that I just played through the majority of the level just for fun, basically. Because it seems like they put the challenges that you can't actually do them all in 1 level, because it doesn't have like the certain enemy types you need, the certain like... Maybe there probably are certain levels, I'll say in particular the first levels, like maybe if I'd done level 2 there I probably might have actually been able to do all them challenges at once, excluding obviously like the battle mode one and maybe like one other challenge like the carcass one. But I think Cultist Space I might have actually been able to do all the challenges there, but once again the only one that's the hardest to do is will be the carcass one, because they don't appear to level 4 onwards. So I think they have planned it out so you probably have to do at least 2 levels. So anyway, yeah, they've all come through, excellent. And so that's week 2 challenges complete, and then I'll be back for the next week's challenges, see what they are, see if they get any more difficult, and see if they force me to play more than 2 levels to complete them all. Who knows, maybe next time I'll be able to squeeze them all in one. But until then, this has been Rocko Game 45, and I'll see you guys